Good morning, students. Let's continue our class. We were discussing about the types of landforms. Today, we'll discuss about the last among the four main features of the landforms, that is plains. Dear students, if I ask what is plain, you will say when something is smooth. Yes, you are correct. Plain means when something or something which is smooth. But if we talk in geographical language, what plain means? Plains means a flat surface of land. So, what the definition of plain is? A plain is comparatively level surface of land at low elevation from the sea level. Now I use the word sea level and elevation. So what it is? Elevation means the height of a place from the sea level. You will better understand by this. Suppose this is a sea. A little higher part of the sea is called as plains. More higher than the plains are plateaus, and the elevated higher than the plateaus and the elevated which have peaks are called mountains. If we have to know what the height of this particular is mountain, how can we know? We will not measure it from here that the height of the mountain is such and such. We always measure the height from the sea level. So what the height of the mountain is, we will measure from here. So what it is, such and such the height of the mountain is. Same as for the plateaus and for the plains. So what I explain about the plain is a flat surface, flat level of land at low elevation from the sea level. So plains have their low elevation, low height from the mean sea level. It comes from a Latin word planum, which means level ground. Again, the level of the ground is plain. So this is called as plains. When we talk about the formation of plains, then plains are formed either by the earth's movement, internal movement, or by the process of deposition or denudation. The process of deposition and denudation we'll discuss when we will talk about the types of mountains. So by the internal movement, earth's internal movement, or by the deposition or denudation, the plains are formed. What are the characteristics of plains? First thing, plains have low elevation of about 500 meter from the mean sea level. The maximum height from the sea level of the plains are 500 meter. Now the plains that are formed by the alluvial deposition are good for agriculture, and being good for agriculture, it is the place for the people to settle there, as the plains are densely populated. Dense means very close, with less area, more people are there. So the plains are densely populated. Now we'll discuss about the types of plains. Plains on the basis of their situation and mode of origin. It is divided into three categories, that are structural plains, depositional plains, and the erosional plains. Let's discuss one by one each of it. Structural planes. They are the planes that are the result of the Earth's tectonic movements, the plate of the tectonic movement. It results in the uplifting or the subsidence of land. Structural planes, either the land upliftment is there or the subsidence is there. Due to what? The diastrophic forces. What are the diastrophic forces? What I said about the movement on the Earth's tectonic plate. So when there is imbalance on that plate, some part of the land upgraded, whereas some part is lowered its level or subsidized. So this is how the structural planes are formed, either when the movement in the tectonic plate is there, the part either uplifted or declined. Next is depositional planes. Depositional planes, as name refers, the deposition of sediments. When due to the process of erosion, the sediments is worn out from one place and deposited at another place by the agents of wind, water, running water, river water, glaciers, melting of glaciers. So the sediments are taken away from there and deposited somewhere else. When there is a formation of those deposition of sediments, it forms the depositional plains. It is again categorized on the basis of deposition. Three are there, by either by the river erosion, the marine erosion, or by the wind erosion. Three are there: river erosion, wind erosion, and the marine one. Next is the erosional plains. Again here the erosion defines itself. Erosion, I already talked to you in previous class that erosion is the process of the removal or taking away of the top layer of the soil and deposit it somewhere else by the agent of wind, water, etc. So here, when the top layer of the soil is removed from one place, what the remaining part is left, that is the erosional plains. Depositional, eroded material deposited somewhere, and erosional, the part of the land that left either by the process of erosion. Here it is again defined in divided into peneplain, then glacier plain, etc. are there. So this is all about the types of plains. Next one is the advantages of plains. What are the advantages of plains? First, I said that plains lie at a low level of about 500 meter high, where the deposition of alluvium is there. It is good for agriculture. For example, the Gangetic Plain of India. Then another advantages of plains are there, being the surface of the land is smooth or plain or flat. It is good for many of the people to settle there. And the main occupation of the people living there is agriculture. Then it is easier for the people to construct the road and the railways. So the transportation is easier here in comparison to plateaus and mountains. This is all about the plains. What is plain? Definition, formation and characteristics, types of plains and advantages of plain. This here the chapter is almost completed. In next class I will discuss with you what are some of the advantages of the landforms. After now, one thing I want to clarify you, yet now I have not given you the answers of chapter first. So you all have to wait till I give the answers. When I will give the answers of chapter first, you have to copy it same as it is. Wherever it is mentioned, you have to draw it on the white page. See the diagrams which are given on the in the book. You have to draw the same diagrams very neat and clean with using a color. You have to use only the pencil color. No sketch pens are supposed to use. And work should be very neat and clean. Till then, have a good day. Enjoy your classes regularly as it is. Thank you.